Hi friends, sorry. I don't know when that turned off, so I'm going to go back to this week, and I don't know where it turned off, so I'm going to retell this story, and then I'm going to let you go. So we were talking about a busy life is not the same as a meaningful one, and I was talking about this week where I had to go into Austin. I met with a friend for coffee tea, and then I met with her mom. I also then went to see my doctor, my gastroenterologist, about my tummy and all those just terrible times I was having. And then I had to go to the grocery store, which was Trader Joe's, which meant, driving a lot in town, trying to get there, all that kind of stuff. So I get there and I load my cart up, and I am still in such great spirit from the positive visit with the doctors that went very, very well. I'll still have issues the rest of my life, but there is a plan, and so that's always great. And I was sharing with the gal who was checking me out, and all of a sudden she goes, and y'all are going to find this is funny, she goes, "Are you allergic to flour?" And I said, no, my son is. He's allergic to gluten, and his wife, but no, we're not. And she looked at me and she goes, "No, are you allergic to?" And she moved it over, and she goes, "Flowers." And I said, "Oh, no, not at all. But thank you for asking." And she goes, "Well, I'm going to give these to you." And I thought she was like giving them to me to pay for. And so I said, "Oh, okay, well, yeah, okay, we'll pay for those." Like I was thinking it was going to help. Sometimes you buy something extra at a grocery store and the money goes to something else. And I thought, she goes, "No, no, 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 no. I'm giving these to you." And I was like, "What?" And one of the managers was over packing my groceries. There was another young man. And they were like, "We're not only going to give you these flowers, we're going to help you take everything to your car. We're going to load your car for you." Because when I first got there, I was like packing all the groceries, which, you do that sometimes at Trader Joe's. And a lot of times you do it. But I don't know if it was the manager, if it was her, I don't know what happened. But I shared a bit of my life in the blessings of that day, even though it was crazy busy. I thought I was going to be late to the doctors, on and on and on. And because traffic was horrible going up and coming back. And, on the way back, it was 28 miles an hour, all the way from middle of Austin down to Buda, Texas. And then I jumped off and took a back road home. But a busy life is not the same as a meaningful one. And I shared with them the blessings of God that day. And God was so gracious. He knew that they were going to help me to my car, which I don't really ask, but with all the arthritis, if there's a lot of stuff, it's always like, ugh, and I never, even if they offer, I always say, no, I'm fine, how we do. And I wasn't on my cane that day, but they just like, "We're just going to take care of it all for you." And I was just like, wow. And then the flowers, and if you're living your life so busy that you can't stop and share the blessings of your day, the excitement in your life, the joy of your journey, then your life is just busy. It's not meaningful, just like what she has said here. So, as I look at these different tools that I'm putting into place, I know this won't begin until 2020, probably. But January 1, I'll work on it before, in December, and then I will begin it next year. But I can't say enough that these tools are here for a reason. I'm going to look in the back and see if there's anything at the end. But they really are. And are we utilizing what's being given to us? I'm not. There's extra notes in the back. There's some sheets. Oh, there's stickers. So you can do your own, calendar goodies. And then there's the days of the week. And there's not a pocket on the back. But these do have the metal corners. I wanted to share that. More than likely what's going to happen is I'm going to get through this about halfway through. I'm going to be frustrated with this little wire. I'm going to take it off. And I'm going to restructure this. But we're going to start out with it in this planner. And the cover, we got to pick either a floral or a stripe. Of course, I picked the floral. And, guys, we just need to bloom where we're planted. We need to enjoy the journey. And sometimes the journey is painful. It is not easy. It is hard. And even when you get past all the hard stuff, it's still hard. I mean, I'm not going to lie. You know, what we've been through in the last 5 years is crazy. And I was texting with somebody today, and, you know, she was telling me how many years they've been married. And I was like, wow, that has flown by. Because they're fairly newly married, less than 5 years. And she was like, yeah, we have just really, you know, you understand this. We've been crazy busy. And I said, yeah. And you know what? If we can't stop and smell the roses every now and then, we are missing the joy and the journey that God clearly has for us. So, use the tools. Find the things that work for you. Go back to the first video. It talks about these things. Don't spend a lot of money. You know, if you can't get up and have your mornings with God, then find a tool to do that. I love praying and writing at night before I go to bed. That's my favorite time. But I find myself getting into the day, and if I don't hop in that shower first thing in the morning, which is where, you know, I have a little quiet time, you know, in my bathroom, there's a little space, and I can pray and read and things like that, and meditate on scripture. But if I don't do that right away, day's gone. Day's gone. You know, I mean, I'll reach out to God during the day, but it's not the same thing. So starting our day in the Word, focused on God, seeking His will for our day. What a blessing. Then all of these things, these tools, help with that. They help us clear out what's the messy, clear out what's not useful, clear out what we need to change. Does that make sense? Okay, my friends. So, for my dear sweet friends that always say, I say, long story short, and I hope you're giggling, I'm going to let you go. Like this video if it was encouraging in any way to you, because that's what this channel is about. Like this video if you've been through this. Like this video if you're in it right now. And leave a message or email me at josephinesdesigns.com@gmail.com, and let's pray for each other. Because I don't need to specifically know exactly what you want prayed for unless you feel like you would like me to pray specifically. I have so many of y'all that reach out. But I will tell you, if you're in this phase of your life like I am, and it's a do-over, and you're trying to figure out what you're going to do when you grow up, or you're in the middle of it, and you're trying to decide, am I going to change jobs? Is it time to retire? Is it time to, whatever it is it time to go to college? Is it time to, you know, whatever it is, whatever stage you are in your life. Is it time to have a baby? Is it time, you know, that kind of a thing. We can pray for each other. Because any change isn't always easy. It can be difficult. So reach out to me. Let me know. I will gladly pray with you. And I will ask you to pray with me. I can't go through this alone. I have to be honest, when my parents were dying, it was a really lonely journey. Outside of my immediate family, it was a very lonely and difficult journey. And I will tell you this, Hebrews 13:5, God never left me, and He never forsaked me. He was with me every step of the way. He miraculously did things that should have never happened. And by His grace and His mercy, I got through it. But that immediate support system that I had been used to all of my life was gone. And the two biggest supporters were my parents. They were my parents. And I was helping them go home, burying them, planning their funerals, caring for them when they were alive, helping them in their medical decisions, making medical decisions. I mean, you know, being the connection between my siblings, trying to keep them up to date. And then afterwards, cleaning up and out. And then transitioning my father's practice, his partnership. All, you know, the estate was unbelievably difficult and complicated. And just getting through it. So now I'm in the next spot. I still have a few things left on the partnership. I mean, on the partnership should wind down in the next 6 months, God willing. And then lastly, the estate. And then, yeah. And God is at work. He's showing me things right now. I am in the process. Come January, I have all new things for this channel. I am so excited. But there are things I have to attend to in the middle that I have to get off my to-do list to get to that in January and to be effective for God. So pray with me. Give this a thumbs up. Encourage me. And let me do the same for you. Let me pray for you. Let me encourage you. You guys already know I pray for you guys. I love you guys. More than words can express. I am so honored to be a part of this channel and to know so many amazing women. And we're recently getting more men, and what a blessing that is. Let this be our place that we gather and we encourage each other. Okay, friends. Chatty Cathy today. I'm going to let you go. I pray your day is blessed, creative, and lovely. I will be talking to you guys very soon. Y'all take care. I'm going to go see how much rain we got outside. All right. Love you guys. Bye-bye.